It's the MOSHOW Chicago, and we are back again, this time on the fly. And if this is your first time watching the MOSHOW Chicago, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. And today's conversation just happens to be a very sad one because the artist, DMX, Earl Simmons, got his TV turned off. Now, they have not announced officially that he's dead, but I do know that once your brain stops oscillating for 3 minutes, you're dead. Now, without that life support system that they got him on, he would be dead, okay? That's just keeping it a buck. Now, whenever they pull the plug, they will officially announce it. But biologically, he's already done. His TV's turned off over some bad drugs. This here is a message for anyone who is a recovering drug addict or who is a drug addict. Look at DMX. The man stopped using drugs, got his body together, was getting his heart together, getting his mind together. And when you put poison in that, or poison, crack, cocaine, and you haven't been doing it, you asking to do what? Get your TV turned off. It's sad, but it's true. So, for all of you addicts that's out there, it doesn't matter how much money you have. As we see, money can't save you. And seeing that you're a drug addict, DMX was a drug addict too. And he had money and it couldn't save him. I'm just saying. When are you going to wake up and stop doing drugs that is killing your brain, that can send your heart into an attack? Why would you want to put something up your nose that may kill you? Mind you, I've done that too. Yeah, I've did cocaine in my life. I'm just saying. I've done cocaine in my life. Yeah. I used to slip some lines. I sure did. But guess what? It comes a point in your life when you got to wake up or be a walking zombie. Which one did you choose to be? When you look at the dream or the more success that he could have had, because the man was successful. I mean, 5-time grand champ. Got his TV turned off. And according to the New York Post, law enforcement is supposedly be looking for these people that sold him those bad drugs. This is what happens. In fact, my man Kenny Stamps on the west side of Chicago on Rice and Lamont stopped doing drugs, moved to Kentucky, came back to Chicago on Rice and Lamont on his mother's back porch. He stopped using heroin when he came back to Chicago on his grandmama's back porch. He put some of that dope, that poison, in his nose. And it killed him. Now, for all of you all who know Kenny Stamps, y'all know that I'm not lying. Kenny Stamps, west side of Chicago, Rice and Lamont. That's 100. And I can keep going on and on. In fact, a relative of mine, whom I won't say her name, but she OD'd at one point. Yeah, OD'd off some bad dope. Did that stop her? No, it didn't. But she died, OD. Got another chance. But she is straightening up her life. She has done that, but at that moment, she didn't. But as far as I know right now, she's cleaning up her life and she's doing great. Shouts out, cuz. Proud of you, straight up. And I had another relative. Died. Couldn't leave the heroin alone. couldn't stop putting the dope, the poison, up her nose. I won't say her name either. But these are family members. Like I said, I even did cocaine. Straight up. Did that. Done that. Weed. I even tried some ecstasy at one point. Yeah, I did that before one time. What was that at? We was in a music lab somewhere. Years ago. We're talking decades ago. You know, my 20s. I'm just saying. So that's just keeping it a buck. You can't talk about it if you haven't done it. And I've done it. So I can talk about it. And look at me. I'm very blessed. Very blessed to be here talking to you. Very blessed to be here talking to you. Very blessed to have the life that I have. Very blessed to live the life that I'm living. You know why? Because I left that nonsense alone. Left the drugs alone. Left selling drugs alone. Stop riding around with guns. Stop having people look for you. Whew. When you get rid of all of that, really all of your worries is gone, with an exception of maybe having a place to stay. But if you can get through what I just told you and leave it alone, having a place to stay is quite simple. I'm just saying. Keeping it a buck. So for all you addicts and recovering addicts, keep going. Keep working to recover yourself. And when you leave the grip of Satan, don't go back. I'm going to say that again. When you leave the grip of Satan, don't come back. Don't go back. Don't go back to the grip of Satan. Because when you do go back to the grip of Satan, you can end up like DMX, having your TV turned off. Having your TV turned off. And guess what else? I'm not a doctor, but who's to say it was some bad drugs? If the doctor said it, okay, great. But my thing is this: Kenny Stamps didn't have no bad drugs. His system was clean. And he had an opportunity to change his life, which he did, and he got caught back up in the grip of Satan, and look what happened to him. He got his TV turned off on his mama's back porch. On his mama's back porch. I'm just keeping it 100. So, if you all have any advice, any recommendations for people that's out there that's struggling with drug addiction, leave your comments in the comment section. I would really appreciate that. And I want to send my condolences out to DMX family. It's sad that he went the way he went. And I'm going to tell you something else that's funny about that. While he was getting himself together, you see how things happen? Satan, the devil, whispered in his ear, try this here, knowing that you're working to get your stuff together. So you have to stand on the fourth part of the circle all day. Stand on the fourth part of the circle all day. All day. All day. And some days it's going to be hard, but work to your best ability to stay on your square. I'm just saying. It's your brother, the THEMOSHOW Chicago. Leave your comments in the comment section. And by the way, if you have not done so already, go and subscribe to my other channel, MOPOWERZ, Mo Powers, MOPOWERZ on YouTube. Thanks for viewing, and remember, it is your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry.